What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with TechDaily. So one of the most popular tech items that I've seen tons of people getting this year have been these portable power stations. They're essentially extra large portable chargers for all your gadgets and gear. And the big ones can even serve as battery backups for important items in your home or, in some cases, your whole entire house. Whether you're the outdoorsy type and utilize them to power up your campsite, just want to keep everyone's stuff charged up at a picnic in the park, or you use it to live totally off the grid, these portable power stations have quickly become a must-have item. And Ecoflow has ascended to the top of the ranks in having basically the widest selection of power stations, both big and small, with plenty of cool features, and in my opinion, their products are surprisingly affordable, given how vital they might be in certain situations. Ecoflow was kind enough to sponsor this video and sent over 2 of their power stations for me to use and compare. And in this video, I want to sort of explain what these things can do, what makes them unique, and also maybe get you to think about having one yourself, just in case. Now, the 2 power stations I have here are the Delta 3 Plus, kind of a mid-size option actually in the world of power stations, but probably more than enough for 99% of people when it comes to ports, capacity, charging speeds, and everything else. And then this is one of Ecoflow's newest, more portable power stations, the River 3 Plus. By the way, Ecoflow is continuing to run some crazy good holiday deals and promotions on, well, pretty much everything they offer. Both of these power stations, for example, are discounted quite a bit with free gift add-ons, free shipping, and you can get an additional 5% off using the code on the screen. So if you're interested or at least want to shop around for some last-minute deals, I'll leave some links to Ecoflow's website with these holiday offers in the video description below. So I want to start by talking about the River 3 Plus because I think this is a great starter or entry-level power station that's versatile, really easy to use and take with you, and I think it can at least give you some idea as to how to utilize it depending on the sorts of activities you might like to do. For well under $300, the River 3 Plus is, probably cheaper than the smartphone in your hand right now. It's super affordable, but it still packs a big 286 watt-hour battery, which could, for example, power a Wi-Fi router and some lights for up to 35 hours straight. Or in more familiar terms, it could easily charge and recharge your smartphones, tablets, laptops, earbuds, and anything else you can think of dozens of times without needing to be plugged back in. At the front, the River 3 Plus has 2 USB-A ports and a 100-watt USB-C port, along with 3 AC plug ports. The other 2 are around back, and this allows you to get creative and plug in as many things as you have cables for, really. The screen on the front shows you the battery percentage of the River 3 Plus, along with both your input and output wattage, so you know how much power is coming into it when it's recharging and going out of it to whatever you're powering up. The max sustained output on this thing is 600 watts, with a 1200 watt X boost. And while most small gadgets are going to charge between maybe 15 to 40 watts at most, you could hook up a small fridge, a game console, a PC desktop, and even some small appliances, and this thing is going to handle those with ease. When you do run out of power, you can recharge the River 3 Plus 4 different ways. Either using the regular old AC plug-in via the car charger port, solar if you have supported solar panels, or by a separate generator if you have one. And you can get back to 100% in just 1 hour. By the way, if you for some reason need an even higher battery capacity, you can snag one of Ecoflow's smart extra batteries, like this one here, the EB300. It's plug and play, it fits right under the River 3 Plus, and essentially doubles the battery capacity to 572 watt hours, giving you twice as much longevity across the board. Now, there's 2 more things I want to mention about this. One, even at this smaller size, the River 3 Plus can be your UPS or uninterruptible power supply solution for your home, your office, or anywhere else you need it. It can auto switch on in less than 10 milliseconds when it detects a power outage, so you can keep all the important stuff you need powered on instantly during any sort of interruption. And most importantly, Ecoflow utilizes high-quality, super durable battery cells that are water and damage resistant and have a 10-year lifespan, or about 3,000 total charging cycles before the capacity drops below about 80%. So for me, this is a great investment for the long term, because I know at least 3 or 4 years down the line, this is still going to be just as capable as the day that I bought it. If you think you'll need even more power and ports, the Delta 3 Plus is sort of that next step up. Now, don't let the size fool you. It is still quite portable, even if you maybe need 2 hands to carry it around, and what this thing can do on the go, even given its size, is pretty impressive. Also, its price, it's $650 right now via Ecoflow's holiday promotion, which is really a steal. The Delta 3 Plus houses a massive 1,024 watt-hour battery with a maximum sustained output of up to 1,800 watts and up to 3,600 watts surge thanks to X-Boost for larger, power-hungry items. This thing has a ridiculous amount of ports and inputs, including 2 140-watt USB-C ports, 2 36-watt USB-A, 6 AC outputs, both 2-prong and 3-prong. So again, depending on how creative you get or how many cables you have, you could probably power everything you've ever owned with this thing. You get a similar set of inputs as well, with a car charger port, solar input support, traditional AC input, and you can recharge from 0 to 100% in just 56 minutes. So if you're really in a hurry, you'll still have plenty of portable power in next to no time at all. At this size, the Delta 3 Plus can actually keep a small refrigerator going for between 7 and 14 hours, depending on its size. It can keep a TV on for 8 hours, your Wi-Fi network for more than 2 straight days. You could technically recharge a smartphone some 89 times if you really needed to. I mean, theoretically, you could probably camp or travel for days on end without having to worry about this running low on juice. And it too is made from the same high-quality battery cells that last up to 10 years. It's splash and dust resistant and plenty rugged, so you don't have to worry about babying it in the outdoors. And what I also think is pretty important is that it offers more than 40 different protective measures with regards to current, voltage, temperature, and more to ensure that you don't damage it or whatever it is you might try and plug into it. It's essentially smart enough to outsmart you. And I think for at-home use especially, the Delta 3 Plus is going to be a go-to battery backup or UPS option for all the important things you might need to stay powered up, especially if you live in an area with consistent power inconsistencies, whether it be blackouts, weather, or whatever the case may be. This size and capacity power station is more than enough to keep you going in the moment and perhaps for hours on end, while still being relatively portable and very affordable. I've been fortunate enough now to try out a few different portable power stations this year, and I have to say, I can really see the appeal. I definitely like to keep all my stuff charged up wherever I'm at, but the fact that you can use these power stations in critical situations is probably the most important part. Either one of these Ecoflow power stations would be a great addition to your home or your on-the-go items, and I would definitely recommend considering one if you haven't already. So there you go, that's the deal with a couple of these portable power stations. What do you guys think? Can you see yourself using one? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, of course. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video though. Be sure to follow TechDaily on Twitter and subscribe to the TechDaily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.